gotta move on.
Okay, guys. So some of you requested that we need to make a video of running this UC Max on a time chart. Let's say 30-second chart, just to keep things consistent. But the T1, the profit target, the initial profit target should be 3 points. Or maybe close everything at 3 points. That's up to you, and leave the runner if you want. So let's make a template, and let's start with this one, right? Tick one, right? So let's adjust this one. So what we can do is we can add, let's do 3 contracts again, and for the first 2, let's come out at 3 points or 12 ticks, and for the next one we'll just let it go for 60 ticks or 15 points profit, right? Let's leave that as a runner and increase the stop loss to 0 for that one after 10 points, right? And we'll make the stop loss as 10 points. We don't want when the position goes against us, we don't want a whole lot, right? Because we're targeting small points. So let's see. So the aim would be to check how many times we hit the T1, right? We would expect the probability to be in our favor. So that's why trying to take 2 contracts out there and leaving the runner with the raised stop loss after 10 points. So let's save that template. Let's just call it Apex template. Okay. All right. And now let's do one thing. Let me move this thing over here so you don't have to see my pretty face. Okay, so this one is on the second chart. Let's this one. So these purple dots and the blue dots you see, those are all trades, right, that you would have gotten in. So this is a good thing. It just publishes you. So that means had you been running this spot around this time, you would have gotten a short right here, and it would have gotten you right around maybe, I don't know, 12 points or something, or even more if you held on to it. But yeah, so this is good. Let's make the speed 30 and let it go. We'll try to target I don't know, well, with 3 contracts, I don't know, probably $700-800 or maybe a little bit more, or we can just let it go the whole day and see what happens. So I'm just running it on time chart, 30-second chart. Okay, all right, let's see what happens.
Order submitted.
Okay, that was the first trade. So you got in here and you got out there. Okay, so let me see if I can bring the performance data here as well. Well, I'm just gonna move it because we want to see it running. Okay, let's increase the speed to maybe 50. Okay, nothing so far. So time charts are reliable than tick charts in the playback, at least, right? Because ticks are sometimes act funny in the playbacks. So time chart is much more reliable in that sense. Okay, let's maybe make it 100. Since 50 it's not taking that many trades. So you can see in time chart it does not take that many trades. So there was one right there. There's another one. Okay. So let me see if I can bring that over here. Performance. Okay. Let's just keep it like that. Okay.
Order submitted. Order filled.
So that was a good trade. See, since the thing with this is like once you get in, you want to maximize your run. So that's why I was leaving a runner. But yeah, so far it looks like it is hitting. Well, we'll dump the report out and do an analysis on it and see what it looks like.
Order filled.
So far it looks like it is hitting T1 most of the time, right?
Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay. So there's the raise. So right here, this where we are.
Order submitted.
T1.
Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted.
There's some
Order
stops.
filled.
Perfect. So those are all good trades. Looks like 3 points, 3 points, definitely 3 points. Maybe let's see a couple of more. We'll let it go to like maybe 12 or something. Let's see. Okay. Or just let it go all day, right? Of course, you know, you don't have to. Again, any sane person would have stopped by now. But we'll see, right? We'll let it go. You don't always start in the morning. Probably a stop. So it took the 2 out, right? So that means it did hit T1 again, right? But it took you out. Again, T1 hit there too.
Stop filled.
So you can have a different template that once your T1 is hit, you can move your stop loss of remaining to 0 at least. But again, it all depends on you how you want to see it, right? And one good thing you will see with UC Max is that sometimes, you know, when it takes the price, when the price comes down, it does not consider that as a pullback. So you will avoid a lot of false pullbacks. Okay, let's stop at like 1 or something. So I did not take a trade, right? Usually it was earlier. So that's something good. Or maybe it came back down so fast. Could be that too, but usually I've noticed that it does not do that. So that's a good sign. Okay, so let's stop here. And what we can do is, so these are all our trades, right? Let's move this out of the way. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's export this thing. Data one, whatever. And what we can do is, this is our stuff. Let's make another sheet. Open another sheet here. Blank one. Open. Browse and data one. Okay, so here's our data. Let's do one thing. Let's insert a pivot table so we can do some analysis. So what we're looking for is the exit name, I think so, columns, rows, there you go. And then we want to see the count as well, right? So values, so count. So what this shows is that, yeah, look at T1. It got hit 17 times out of all these trades that happened, right? That's a big, so yeah, probability works in your favor, right? So again, depending on how you want to trade, if you're trading Apex accounts, you would want to get into high quality trades just like this one, but you also want to keep the probability on your side by skewing the risk and reward. But keep one thing in mind, since these are high quality trades, that means you're not going to be depending on a whole lot of trades to get you to where you want to be. So you would want to maximize these trades, and you can do that by leaving a runner, right? I mean, yes, raise your stop loss after it has run a certain number of points, depending on how you like to trade, but I would do that because you know, these trades that go hit target 7 can definitely eat up your stops, right? You do have one stop 1, right? So that means the trade did not work, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And let's see if we close this one back down. So yeah, all right, so I'll keep doing that as well in the future as well, just to kind of keep sharing this stuff with you. But for now, I think you know, it looks where did it go? There you go. There it is. Yeah, I mean, live trades, not bad, right? With 3 contracts. Yeah, you have a drawdown. These are drawdown again. That's not necessarily drawdown from the first trade, right? What that means is at some point the account showed a low of that, right, for that day, but then it crawled back up to close positive. So maybe if you're running with higher number of contracts, maybe you need a higher value Apex account, or you need your personal funds to have some cushion so that you do not, you do not get jitters when when you see a fluctuation in your account like that. But to build the confidence, you want to be able to have seen the strategy crawl back up to positive, right, for most of the days. And that's what I have seen in these, right? For example, this one, right, it crawled back up to close at minus 3,400. This one was minus 21, right, but it crawled back up to 23, right? This one was minus 43, but it crawled back up to minus 1,800, right? So on and so forth, right? You want to see some positive expectancy. That's what happens. And I saw that in the playback, and now I'm also seeing that in the live, but I want to keep doing that, right, for maybe a week or two more, and share more insight with you guys. All right. Cool. Have a good rest of your weekend, guys, and I'll talk to you guys Monday morning. Take care.